What's up? I'm going to talk about history and censorship. So history, like my history teacher always say, we making history every single day. We make history on the news. You're witnessing history every single day on the news. News, like history of politicians and all that. History of terrorism and wars and political actions and serial killers and like Charles Manson and all that, and slavery and Middle East and wars and all that stuff. History on the news, witnessing it every single day. But now, since I think it was like a couple years ago, some mostly on the left, mostly on the left, not on the right that much, but on the left, political spectrum on the left. They're trying to take down statues of Confederate statues, Robert E. Lee, not just Confederate statues. They try to take down Theodore Roosevelt too. Why? One of the greatest presidents ever. Not too great. He had some bad ideas. Theodore Roosevelt had some bad ideas, but some good ideas. But he was a badass too. He went into war with one bad eye. He went to war on a horse. Somewhere else, I don't know, with the Rough Riders, the original Rough Riders, not that record label, not the record label, but what the record label was named after, the Rough Riders, Theodore Roosevelt. It was cool. Now they want to, since I think last week or this week, they're trying to get rid of Dr. Seuss books because it's racist and all that. No, it's not racist. But they think it's racist because of something, I don't know. I haven't read any racist Dr. Seuss books ever. Even in my childhood, I never read any Dr. Seuss books that are racist. Never thought of Dr. Seuss as a racist person, but somehow he's racist. I don't know. It's just the left, mostly on the left. Aunt Jemima, the black lady made Aunt Jemima, but still they try to get rid of Aunt Jemima because it's black lady, or whatever, because it's racist, whatever. And then Confederate statues. What else? Oh yeah, in Chicago, they try to get rid of the current history textbooks, and they're trying to put new ones to fit their agenda, the leftist agenda of critical race theory and all that bullshit, all that race-based stuff. You know who else did try and get rid of history and change history, edit history? The Nazi Germany, Communist China, the 20th century, 21st century, Communist China, not the 19th century, not back in the 60s or 70s or 80s, but, they're still trying to, they edit the history books in the 21st century or 20th century or 21st century. But yeah, it's terrible. 3 minutes, this will be a short video. I'm just going to talk about my thoughts on censorship. My thoughts on censorship and history. Yeah, and Honest Parallels talks about Nazis edit history books to fit their agenda. It's terrible. They taught it in history, their whole philosophy. Heidegger, Hegel, Nietzsche, they taught their philosophy, Nazi philosophy, and the classrooms and all that. So sooner or later, what they're already teaching people about critical race theory in schools and all that, just like the Nazis. But I'm not saying that they're not like the Nazis, but they're slightly a little bit like the Nazis. They're communists. That's a different version of socialism. There's lots of similarities. There's lots of similarities between socialism and communism. There's like 5 or 6 similarities. So that's huge similarities. A lot. So yeah, it's terrible what's going on in the world these days. I'm not advertising anything. I'm not I'm taking the logo off and all that. So maybe I might get monetized or whatever, or something. I don't know. It's just, oh, you got Coke, that's advertisement or something. So I'll just take it off. So I'm not advertising anything. Sooner or later they might, but you haven't. Oh wait, notifications. Okay, never mind. So yeah, that's my thought. Yeah, that's my thoughts on history and censorship for right now. The current events. It's terrible. It's terrible what the left is doing right now with history and censoring people and canceling people. It's terrible. I think it's terrible. That's all. Peace out.